a deep breath in through your nose and exhaling out through your mouth. One more time. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Good. This time on your inhale, bring your knee into your chest. Your right knee comes into your chest. On your inhale, press away. Exhale, pull it closer. One more time. Inhale, press away. And exhale, pull it closer. Option to hold there. Maybe you take your left hand, grab the outside of that knee, crossing the body, extending that right arm out long, shifting your gaze over the right shoulder. You could also take your left hand and grab the outside of your right foot and extend that leg out long. Again, the gaze is over the right shoulder. One more breath here. And when you're ready, bringing that right knee back into center. From here, bring the hands behind the head, lift the chest, and lift that left foot off the ground. Now slow and controlled, switch it out, bringing that left knee into the chest, right leg out long. Switch it out for 5, nice and slow. Here's 4. Here's 3. Last 2. This time holding that left knee in, right leg out long. Maybe you lift that chest up just a little bit higher. And on your exhale, release it down. Bringing that right heel into the mat. Again, you can grab that beneath the left knee. On your inhale, pressing that knee away. Exhale, pull it closer. One more time. Inhale, press away. Exhale, pull it closer. Option to stay there. Or again, you can take that right hand, grabbing the outside of the knee, crossing the chest, shifting the gaze over the left shoulder. And again, that other option of grabbing the outside of the foot, extending that leg out long. One more breath here. And when you're ready, bringing that knee back into the chest. Again, hands behind the head, lifting the chest, lifting that right leg. Again, switching it out nice and slow for 5. Here's 4. 3. 2. Last one. This time bringing both knees into the chest. Extending those arms out behind you. Extend those legs out long and hold. On your exhale, pull the knees in and extend it back out. For 5. Here's 4. 3. 2. Last one, hold this one in. Maybe you lift that chest up just a little bit higher. And on your exhale, release it down. Grabbing around both knees, rocking side to side, rolling out the lower back, finding whatever movement you may need. And on your next inhale, let's move through 5 spine rolls, holding at the top for 5. Here's 4. I'm on a hill.
It's a difference in it. It's like, wow, I want to roll right to the grass.
On that last one, make your way to your hands and knees, making sure your shoulders over your wrists, hips are over your knees, all 10 finger pads are in contact with the mat. On your next inhale, pull the chest through for your cow. Exhale it for cow. Again, pulling through for cow. Exhale it for cow. 2 more. Next time you're in your cat pose, hold it there. And maybe you just press a little bit higher. And on your exhale, release. From here, you can turn your hands out to 3 and 9 o'clock, gently rocking side to side, warming up the wrists. You can hold there, or maybe you turn your hands towards the knees, tucking the toes, and gently leaning back, again stretching that front side of the wrist. And when you're ready, returning those hands back to neutral. From here, we're going to turn the left hand towards the center. Right arm reaches up. We're going to thread the needle, bringing that right arm underneath. Only the weight of your head on the head. Really stretching through the back side of the right shoulder. One more breath here. And when you're ready, extending that arm back up and then release it down. Turning the right hand in toward the center. Left arm goes up. Again, threading that needle. Coming to the outside of that shoulder, shifting the gaze. One more breath here. And when you're ready, releasing that back out the way you came into it, stretching up at the top, and then bringing those hands back down. Once again, setting up 2 more cat-cows. Pull the chest through for your cow. Pressing up for the cat pose. One more time, pull through. And exhale, pressing in. Now bringing that spine back to neutral. Slowly shift the shoulders over the wrists, tuck the toes, and lift the knees 1 inch off the ground. Finding your beast pose, really pressing between those shoulder blades, feeling the whole front side body contract. Two more breaths here. And on your exhale, release it down. One more time, pulling through for cow. Pressing away for cow. Coming back to that neutral. One more time, shifting the shoulders over the wrists, tuck the toes, press it up, beast pose. Now, option to hold here, or maybe keeping those hips straight, or still, you tap the opposite shoulder, taking the right, left, left, for 5, nice and slow. Here's 4, 3, last 2, last 1, holding that beast pose, really pressing between those shoulder blades. And on your exhale, release it down. From here, walking those hands out, make your way into your puppy pose, bringing your chin, your chest, your forehead to the mat, extending the arms out long, nice deep stretch. One more breath here. And when you're ready, shifting forward, finding a Sphinx pose. Nice active Sphinx pose, making sure you're pressing up through your forearms. Neck is nice and long, shoulders away from the ears, pressing through the tops of the feet. One more deep breath here. And on your exhale, tuck those toes, press up, forearm plank. Making sure the pelvis is tacked, really pressing again between the shoulder blades, active through the forearms. Nice long hold. And on your next exhale, release it down, Sphinx pose. Quick little hold, and on your exhale, tuck the toes. One more time, press it back up, forearm plank. Option to hold here, or maybe you bring that right knee to the right tricep, switch it out. Left knee, left tricep for 5, nice and slow. 4, here's 3, 2, last 1, holding that forearm plank. 2 more breaths here. And on your exhale, release it down, Sphinx pose. From here, bring your forehead all the way down to the mat, hands behind the head. Slow and controlled, lifting that upper body for 5. Exhale down. Here's 4, 3, 2, holding at the top. Maybe you take it a little higher. And another option is extending those arms behind you and lifting the feet, full locust. And release it down. From here, tuck the toes, bring the hands behind the chest, pressing up to plank, and then your down dog. Making your way to that down dog, walk your dog, shake your head, making sure that you've got those shoulders away from the ears, arms are nice and active. Just slowly finding some movement. And when you're ready, we're going to bring the knees to the chest, turbo dog. Deep stretch through the upper body. And on your exhale, slowly press forward into plank pose. Again, press back into that turbo dog. Back forward into that plank pose. Again, pressing back. You could also add that spine roll, moving forward to that plank. 2 more of those, whichever way you choose. 1, And here's 2, holding your plank at the top. Checking in, making sure you're pressing it between the shoulder blades, acting as if you're opening a jar, engaging the upper back. Now from here, you can hold here, maybe you spread your feet just a little bit apart. And we're gonna tap the right hand to the left shoulder, switching out for opposite side for 5. Here's 4, 3, here's 2. Last one, holding that plank. Maybe you make sure you're just pressing up a little bit higher, the shoulders past the wrist. And when you're ready, shift forward, making your way through your first chaturanga. Hold, up dog, and then down dog. When you're ready, lift that right leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. 5 hip circles clockwise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the scorpion pose. On your next inhale, back to that 3-legged dog. Shift forward, 3-legged plank, 3-legged chaturanga, 3-legged plank, 3-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Moving through that same motion, 3-legged dog, 3-legged plank, 3-legged chaturanga, plank, down dog, open the hip, bend the knee. Again, 3-legged dog, 3-legged plank, chaturanga, plank, down dog, open the hip. 2 more. Shifting forward, plank, chaturanga, plank, down dog, open the hip. Last time. Open the hip, bend the knee. Come back to your 3-legged dog and move through a 3-legged vinyasa, meeting in down dog, the back of the mat. When you're ready, left leg lifts. Open the hip, bend the knee. 5 circles clockwise for 5. Counterclockwise. When you're ready, holding that scorpion pose. Taking it back to 3-legged dog. Shift forward, 3-legged plank. 3-legged chaturanga, plank, down dog, open the hip. Again, 3-legged dog, 3-legged plank, chaturanga, plank, down dog, open the hip. Moving through with your breath, 3 more of these. One, moving through, holding your down dog this time. And when you're ready, shift forward and move through a 3-legged vinyasa, moving in down dog at the back of the mat. When you're ready, right leg lifts. Bring that nose to the knee at the top of the mat and hold, really pressing up, pulling that knee to the nose, and hold. On your exhale, plant that foot between the hands, drop the back knee, rise up, low lunge. On your exhale, maybe you sink a little bit deeper into it and hold, making sure you're not going past 90 in that front knee. Hold here, or maybe you clasp those hands behind your back, lifting the chest, keeping that chin neutral, opening up the chest. 1 more breath here. And on your exhale, bring those hands to the mat, hips go back, half splits. Leading with the chest, flexing the foot, pulling that hip back. Moving with your breath, coming back up, low lunge, hands to the mat. Shifting back, half splits. Again, coming forward. Taking it back, last time. Take it forward. Take it back, coming forward and hold, tucking that back toe, lift up, runner's lunge. When you're ready, press that right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Move through a 3-legged vinyasa, meeting in down dog at the back of the mat. When you're ready, right leg lifts again. Open that hip, bend the knee. This time, bring that right foot on the outside of the right pinky finger, lizard pose. Option to stay here, or maybe you drop that back knee, You could also come on down to your forearms. You could open the hip, coming on the outside of that right foot, or you could reach back, quad stretch. One more breath here. When you're ready, bringing those hands back to the mat, dropping that foot, make your way up to your lizard pose. Now from here, we're gonna straighten the front leg, modified pyramid, option to keep that front foot down or flex that foot, but you keep your back heel up. Shift forward, back to that lizard pose. Moving with your breath, modified pyramid, lizard pose. Really finding that stretch in the hamstring for 3. Lizard pose. Here's 2. Last one, hold that modified pyramid. Come back to your lizard, and from here we're gonna walk the hands to the left, making your way to a wide-legged forward fold. Now from here, maybe you walk your hands to the back of your mat, just finding that deep hamstring stretch. Coming back to the center, left hand under the nose, right arm lifts, keeping the hips nice and flat. Deep hamstring, inner thigh stretch. Switching out those hands, right hand down, left arm up. Bringing that left hand to meet the right. Now without going full way into it, we're gonna go Skandasana to the back. Skandasana to the front. Again, not full expression. To the back. And to the front. From here, we're gonna walk our hands to the back of the mat, make your way to a runner's lunge. From this runner's lunge, drop that back knee, lift it up, inhale, low lunge. On your exhale, sink a little bit deeper into it. One more breath here, and then the option, you could drop those hands, clasping behind the back. Stretching through the chest, keeping that chin neutral, lifting the heart, lifting the chest. One more breath here. And when you're ready, on your exhale, bring those hands down. Pulling that hip back, half splits. Leading with the chest, flexing the foot. Hip is nice and neutral. On your inhale, come forward. Deep stretch. And then press it back. Again, moving with your breath for 3. Press it back. Here's 2. Last one. Holding that half splits. Coming back forward into your low lunge. Tuck the back toe, lift up. Left leg goes up and back. Open the hip, bend the knee. And then move through your 3-legged vinyasa, meeting in down dog at the back of the mat. When you're ready, that left leg lifts, open the hip, bend the knee. This time left foot on the outside of the left pinky finger, lizard pose. Again, option to stay here, drop that back knee, keeping the chest lifted. You could also come down onto your forearms. You could open that hip, coming to the outside of the left foot. And lastly, you can reach back and grab the outside of your foot, quad stretch. One more breath here. And when you're ready, release that foot, tuck that back toe, make your way up into that lizard pose. And then walking it to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Again, you can walk the hands to the back of the mat, stretching the hamstrings. Coming back to the center, left hand down under the nose, right arm up. Switch it out, right hand down, left arm up. From here, Skandasana at the front of the mat. Maybe you're a little bit deeper this time. Skandasana at the back. One more time at the front. And then at the back. From here, walk your hands to the top, runner's lunge. One hand on each side of the foot. Press that right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. And then move through your 3-legged vinyasa, meeting in down dog at the back of the mat. From this down dog, bring the knees to the chest, that turbo dog. Now your options are you could just shift forward into the plank like we did earlier, or if you're working on your tuck jump, you could take 3 tuck jumps for 3, 2, 1. Make your way into your plank pose and hold. From this plank pose, shift forward, shoulders over wrist, drop it down, chaturanga, up dog, and then down dog. From this down dog, step, jump, or float to the top of the mat, meeting in forward fold. When you're ready, inhale it all the way up. Take that right hand, grab the left wrist, side bend to the right. Back to the center, left hand grabs right, side bend to the left. Back to the center. Maybe this time you cactus those arms as you slightly back bend, opening the chest, squeezing between the shoulder blades. And then inhale all the way back up. Exhale down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold, plant the hands, roll the shoulders, step, jump, or float. Back to your chaturanga, up dog, and then to your down dog. When you're ready, that right leg lifts. Bring that right knee to the nose and hold it at the top, really pressing between those shoulder blades. Feeling the front side body contract. And on your exhale, release that foot between the hands, rise up, crescent pose. On your next exhale, bring the hands heart center, rotate to the right. Bring that left tricep on the outside of that right thigh, shifting the gaze over the right elbow. One more deep breath here. And when you're ready, reverse it, bringing that right hand down, left arm up. Deep stretch in the side body. And on your exhale, left hand down, right arm up, dragonfly twist, rotating that shoulder away from the ears. Option to stay here, or maybe you walk that right foot down, making your way to a modified side plank. Option is to hold there, maybe drop those hips for 3, press up, 2, press up. Last one, holding that modified side plank at the top. Maybe you press a little bit higher. Again, you can stay there. Maybe you take it to full side plank and hold. You can hold this side plank, or maybe you bring that elbow to the tricep for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding your side plank. From here, maybe you drop that right foot and flip your dog. Dropping those hips, take it down, and then press back up in that flip dog. On your next exhale, bringing that right foot over the top, make your way to lizard pose and hold. Checking in, making sure you're not past 90 in that front knee. You're really pressing it between the shoulder blades. From here, walk the hands to the left, wide-legged forward fold. This time, on your inhale, inhale it all the way up, star pose. And then exhale down to your goddess squat. Making sure that pelvis is nice and neutral. You can stay with your heels down, or you can bring them up for the Hindu. For 5, deep squats for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Take it a little bit lower. Maybe a little bit lower. And on your inhale, all the way up, star pose. Exhale down, forward fold. Walking those hands to the top, runner's lunge. From here, press that right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Move through your 3-legged vinyasa, meet and down dog, the back of the mat. When you're ready, left leg lifts. Nose to knee at the top of the mat and hold. Pressing that knee up. Knee to nose. One more deep breath in. And on your exhale, plant that foot between the hands. Rise up, crescent pose. Checking in with your alignment, making sure you're not past 90 in that front knee. On your exhale, bring the hands heart center. Rotate to the left. Right tricep outside of left thigh. Again, shifting that gaze over the left elbow. One more deep breath here. And on your exhale, left hand down, right arm up, reverse. Deep stretch in the side body. And on your exhale, right hand down, left arm up, revolve dragonfly twist. Shoulders away from the ear. Top arm is nice and strong. Option to stay here, rotate to the outside of the foot. Walking the left foot down, modified side plank. Option to stay there or drop those hips for 3. Press up. 2. Press up. Last one, holding at the top. Maybe you take it a little higher. And then maybe you take it to that side plank, full expression. You can hold that side plank or add those crunches for 5. Here's 4, 3, 2. Last one, holding that side plank. Hold there, drop that left foot behind, wild thing. Dropping those hips, press it back up, finding your wild thing. Hold here. On your exhale, bring that left foot to the top, lizard pose. From here, walk the hands to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale through the mouth. And on your next inhale, lift it all the way up, star pose. Exhale down to your goddess squat. Again, taking those squats, either heels flat or lifted, making sure the pelvis is nice and neutral. Arms can be out long, they can be up high, whatever feels good to you. For 3, 2, 1. Hold that down low. Maybe you take it a little lower. And maybe you take it a little lower. On your next inhale, lift it up, star pose. Exhale down, forward fold. Walk those hands to the top, runner's lunge. Left leg goes up and back, 3-legged dog. Move through your 3-legged vinyasa, meeting in down dog at the back of the mat. Okay, from here, take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And on your next inhale, that right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Shift forward, 3-legged plank. Checking in with your alignment. You're really pressing between those shoulder blades. That right leg is lifted, pelvis is neutral. Now nice and slow, bring that right knee to the nose and hold. Press it back to 3-legged plank. For 3, bring it in. Press it back. Here's 2. Last one, hold it in. Press a little higher. Take it back to that 3-legged plank and hold. Bring that right foot down to meet the left. From here, lift that left leg, 3-legged plank. Shoulders over wrists, slow and control. Left knee to nose for 3. Press it back. 2. Last one, hold at the top. Press it a little higher. Press it back to 3-legged plank. Left foot meets right. Shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Move through a vinyasa. Meet in down dog at the back of the mat. When you're ready, right leg lifts. Bring that nose to the knee and hold. One more breath here. On your exhale, plant that foot between the hands, but this time open up warrior 2. Right foot forward, left foot is at that 45 degrees behind you. Gaze is through the right fingertips. Hips are nice and neutral. On your next exhale, reverse your triangle, straightening that front leg, deep stretch. Coming forward, side angle, right hand down, left arm up. Making sure the hips go to the short end of the mat. Now moving with your breath, just move through 3 of those. With your revolved triangle to your side angle. Again, revolved triangle to your side angle. Once you get to that 3rd side angle, hold. Maybe you extend that right arm nice and long out in front of you too. On your next exhale, closing off those hips, make your way to power lunge at the top of the mat. Really pressing up through that right foot. On your next exhale, open back up, side angle, both arms forward. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Reverse that triangle. Coming back to warrior 2 arms, make your way to your triangle pose. Making sure those hips go towards the short end of the mat. Arms are nice and long. Really feeling that deep stretch. And on your exhale, bring that left hand down, runner's lunge at the top of the mat. From here, we're going to shift those shoulders over the wrist, bring that right knee into the chest and hold. On your exhale, press back, 3-legged chaturanga. Nose to knee. For 3, press it up. 2, last one, hold it up. Press it back to three-legged plank and move through a three-legged vinyasa, meeting a down dog at the back of the mat. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. Bring that nose to the knee and hold it at the top, pressing between those shoulder blades. On your next exhale, plant that foot at the top between the hands, open up warrior two. Left leg forward. Checking in with your alignment, making sure the hips are neutral. On your next exhale, we're going to reverse that triangle, straightening the front leg. Coming forward, side angle. Again, moving with your breath, 3 of those, reverse your triangle. Coming forward, side angle. Staying in your side angle after that third one and hold. From here, maybe you bring that bottom arm forward and hold. On your next exhale, rotate it forward, power lunge. Open back up, side angle. Open up to that warrior two. Reverse your triangle. This time back to those warrior two arms, making your way to your triangle pose. Making sure those hips stay towards the short end of the mat. Right arm reaches nice and long. Nice deep stretch in that front leg. On your next exhale, bring that right hand down, runner's lunge at the top of the mat. When you're ready, shift those shoulders over the wrist, bring that left knee to the chest. Slow and controlled, press it back, three-legged chaturanga, nose to knee. Chaturanga, nose to knee, one more. Chaturanga, nose to knee, take it back to that plank. Hold and then move through your vinyasa and meet in down dog at the back of the mat. From this down dog, step, jump, or float, top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down to your forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, roll the shoulders, step, jump, or float, back to your chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. On your next inhale, that right leg goes up again. Bring that right knee to the nose and hold. Really pressing between those shoulder blades. One more breath here. And on your next exhale, plant that foot between the hands and open back up to that warrior two. Checking in with your alignment. From here, moving with your breath, 3 of those revolved triangles to side angle for 3, 2. Last one, holding your side angle at the top. Again, the hips are towards the short end of the mat. Maybe extend that right arm out long. Finding your breath. And on your exhale, rotate forward, power lunge. Adding on here, shifting that weight into that right foot. Lift up, warrior 3. Now hold here. We're going to add 5 curtsy squats. Bring that left foot to the side of the mat for 5. Back up to your warrior 3. Here's 4. Back up to that warrior 3. 3, 2. Last one, holding that warrior 3. Checking in, making sure that hip is nice and neutral. And on your exhale, just drop that back foot down and hold. And then on your inhale, lift those arms forward. You're back into that power lunge. On your exhale, open back up to that side angle, both arms forward. Back to your warrior 2. From here, dropping back into that back knee, skandasana at the back of the mat. Straight back up into that warrior 2 for 1. Skandasana for 2. Warrior 2. Skandasana. This time hold that warrior 3. From this warrior 3, we're going to reverse. Come forward into your side angle, right hand down, left arm up. Once again, reverse that triangle. This time come forward, making your way to your triangle pose again. Nice deep stretch. From here, left hand down, runner's lunge. From here, shifting shoulders over the wrist, bringing that knee into the chest, shifting it forward, chaturanga, three-legged chaturanga, nose to knee, three-legged chaturanga, nose to knee, one more, chaturanga, nose to knee, hold that three-legged plank, hold, one more breath, shift forward, vinyasa, meet and down dog. On your next inhale, that left leg lifts, bringing that nose to the knee, hold, take it a little higher. On your next exhale, drop that foot between the hands, open up, warrior two. Checking in with your alignment, making sure those hips are neutral, shoulders away from the ears. When you're ready, 3 of those revolved triangles to side angle, moving with your breath for 1, 2, 3, holding your side angle at the top of the mat, left hand down, right arm up, hips to the short end of the mat, extending that left arm out in front too and hold. Exhale to your power lunge and hold. On your next exhale, shift the weight into that left foot, lift up, warrior 3. 5 curtsy squats, right foot on the outside of the mat for 5, press up. 4, press up. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one, hold that warrior 3. Nice deep hold. On your exhale, drop that foot back. You're in that power lunge with the arms behind you. On your exhale, bring the arms up in front and hold. Exhale, open back up to that side angle, both arms forward. When you're ready, take it back to that revolved triangle. Come back to your warrior two and hold. When you're ready, take it back to your skandasana, back of the mat, up to your warrior two for 3, back to skandasana, warrior two for 2. Last time, holding your warrior two this time, checking in with your alignment. From here, reverse your triangle, come forward into that side angle. Reverse your triangle. This time coming forward into that triangle, left hand forward, left hand down, right arm up, hips to the short end of the mat. Nice deep stretch, and on your exhale, right hand comes down, runner's lunge. Again, shifting those shoulders over the wrist, left knee to the chest. Shifting forward, press it back, 3-legged chaturanga. Nose to knee, chaturanga. Nose to knee, last one, chaturanga. Nose to knee, take it back to that 3-legged dog or 3-legged plank and hold. Move through a vinyasa. Meet and down dog at the back of the mat. When you're ready, step, jump, or float, top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down to your forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, roll the shoulders, step, jump, or float back to that chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. When you're ready, shift forward into plank. Checking in with your alignment, make sure the pelvis is tucked. Pressing between the shoulder blades. Shifting forward, drop down, chaturanga, hold. Back to your plank. Chaturanga, hold. Back to your plank. One more. Chaturanga, hold. Back to your plank. Move through vinyasa. Meet and down dog. The back of the mat. Adding on to our original flow, right leg lifts. Right knee to nose, hold. Press it a little higher. On your exhale, bring that foot between the hands, open up. Warrior two. Moving with your breath, 3 of those reverse triangle to side angle for 3. There's 2. Holding your side angle this time at the top. Left arm forward, bringing that right arm out in front too. Nice deep stretch and hold. Exhale to that power lunge. Exhale, press forward, warrior 3. 5 curtsy squats, left foot behind you for 5. Press up. 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Holding your warrior 3. And hold. Exhale, drop that back foot, power lunge, arms behind you. Exhale, arms in front and hold. On your exhale, open back up. Side angle. Back to that warrior 2. Drop it back, Skandasana at the back. Warrior 2 at the top for 3. Skandasana. Warrior 2 for 2. Skandasana. Holding your warrior 2. When you're ready, reverse. Come forward into that side angle and hold. Right arm out in front. Take it back to that power lunge. Shift forward, warrior 3. Now from here, we're going to open up, half moon, right hand down, left arm up and hold. On your exhale, bring that left foot down, making your way to Malasana pose and hold. On your next exhale, press back up, half moon. Back down to that Malasana. One more time, half moon. And Malasana, hold. Now options here, you could hold that Malasana, you could take a crow, either one. Finding what you need. And when you're ready, move through your vinyasa, pressing back. If you're in Malasana, just jump back to that chaturanga and move through your up dog, meeting and down dog. When you're ready, that left leg lifts, knee to nose, holding at the top. Maybe you take it a little higher. And on your exhale, plant that foot, open up. Warrior 2. 3 of those moving with your breath. Reverse your triangle to side angle for 3. 2. Holding your side angle this time. Right arm forward, bringing that left arm out in front, 2. Exhale to your power lunge. Press forward into that warrior 3. Chest is lifted. On your next exhale, 5 curtsy squats. Right foot on the outside of the mat for 5. Press up. 4. 3. 2. Holding that warrior 3. When you're ready, step it back, power lunge, arms behind you. Arms reach forward, power lunge. Back to that side angle. Open up, warrior 2. Skandasana for 3. Back up to your warrior 2. Here's 2. Last one, holding that warrior 2. From here, reverse. Come forward, side angle. Left arm out in front 2. Rotate to that power lunge. Shift forward, warrior 3 and hold. On your next exhale, left hand down, right arm up, half moon. Now slow and controlled, right foot comes down, Malasana, the top of the mat. Back up to that half moon, pressing up through that left foot. Back down to your Malasana. One more time, half moon. And Malasana, you can hold. This time, maybe you take that right arm out in front, left arm behind you and find that bind. Now option to stay here, or maybe you shift your weight into that left foot, slow and controlled, rising up in that bind. Really pressing through that left foot. Chest is lifted. And on your exhale, make it back down to your Malasana, releasing the bind. From here, left arm goes out in front, right arm behind. Deep bind, deep stretch. Option to hold here. Or shift that weight into the right foot, pressing up to that right foot, making your way all the way up. Lifting the chest. Using your core. Finding your gaze. And on your exhale, take it back down, holding that malasana. From here, using the triceps, press into the thigh, thigh into the tricep, really stretching through that upper back. One more breath here. And on your exhale, plant those hands, jump back, chaturanga, and move through your vinyasa. Meeting in down dog at the back of the mat. On your next inhale, that right leg lifts. Open the hip, bend the knee. Now 5 counts, slow and controlled. Flip your dog for 5. Moving that shoulder over the wrist. 2, 1, full expression, and hold. On your next exhale, plant that right hand, right knee to left tricep and hold. Press through, fall in triangle, left arm lifts up. Option to hold there, maybe you bring that left hand down, shift forward. 3 scorpion push-ups for 3, 2, last 1, back open up, fall in triangle. On your exhale, left hand down, right leg up, 3-legged dog. From here, bring that nose to the knee, and then press it back, 3-legged dog. Right knee left, or left tricep, press it up and back, 3-legged dog. Right knee, right tricep, hold. Now drop it down to that right wrist, to the left wrist, left tricep. Again, right, right, left, left, one more, right, right, left, left, 3-legged dog. 3-legged vinyasa, meet and down dog at the back of the mat. When you're ready, that left leg lifts, open the hip and the knee. 5 slow counts, pulling that shoulder to the wrist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, full expression. Making sure that right big toe is pointed to the back. On your exhale, left hand down, left knee, right tricep, and hold. Press through, fall in triangle. Option to hold there, or maybe bring that right hand down, shift forward. 3 scorpions for 3, 2, 1. Back to your falling triangle. From here, right hand down, left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. From here, left knee to nose and hold. 3-legged dog. Left knee, right tricep and hold. 3-legged dog. Left knee, right tricep, hold. From here, drop it down to that left wrist, to the right wrist. Right tricep, left tricep, left wrist, right wrist, right tricep. Last time, left, left, right, right. 3-legged dog. 3-legged vinyasa, meeting in down dog at the back of the mat. From this down dog, step, jumper, float, top of the mat, meeting in forward fold, but this time inhaling up, chair pose. Making sure that you're light in your toes, hips are back. Hold there, or maybe you take those feet hip width distance apart. And let's just do 5 squats for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your chair down low. Chest is lifted. Maybe you take it a little bit lower. Maybe you take it a little bit lower. And this time drop it all the way down to your boat pose. From high boat, drop it down to your low boat. Up to high, down to low. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding this one up. From here, bring those hands to the chest. We're gonna bring that left elbow to the ground for 5, to the right for 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. From here, drop it down to low boat, and then drop it all the way down. From here, bring the hands behind the head, feet are planted. We're trying to get in that upper part of our core, keeping that chin off the chest. Lift it up for 5, Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the top. Maybe you lift it a little higher. And release it down. From here, bring those knees into the chest. Spine rolls for 3. Leg it back for 2. On that last one, make your way to chair pose again at the top of the mat. Exhale down. On your next inhale, inhale all the way up to mountain pose. Exhale to your forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, roll the shoulders, step, jump, or float back to your chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. When you're ready, that right leg lifts, open the hip, bend the knee. Bring that right knee to the left tricep. Take it up and back, open the hip, bend the knee. Right knee to nose and hold. Take it up and back, open the hip, bend the knee. Right knee to right tricep and hold. Take this one a little bit higher. And then from here, we're gonna bring that right ankle behind the left wrist and drop it down into your pigeon pose. Making sure those hips are nice and neutral, chest is lifted. Option to stay here, maybe you walk those hands out in front, finding that deep stretch in the outer hip. Taking one more deep breath here. And when you're ready, planting those hands, lifting the chest, tuck the back toe. Lift that right leg up and back, open the hip, bend the knee. Come back into that 3-legged dog, shift forward, 3-legged plank like we did at the beginning, 3-legged chaturanga, 3-legged plank, 3-legged dog, open the hip, bend the knee. 3-legged dog, 3-legged plank, chaturanga, plank, dog, open the hip, bend the knee. Last time, dog, plank, chaturanga, plank, dog, open the hip, bend the knee, hold it here. 3-legged dog, move through a 3-legged vinyasa, and meet in your down dog at the back of the mat. Other side, left leg lifts, open that hip and the knee. Left knee to right tricep and hold. Up and back, open the hip. Left knee to nose, hold, pressing up between the shoulder blades, up and back, open the hip. Left knee to right tricep and hold. This time, making your way to pigeon pose, bringing that left ankle behind the right wrist. Press it back, hips are neutral. Maybe you come down to the forearms. Whatever you did on the other side, make sure you keep it equal on this side. One more deep breath here. And when you're ready, plant those hands, lift the chest, tuck the back toe, left leg goes up and back, open the hip and the knee. Now moving through that sequence, back to that 3-legged dog, 3-legged plank, chaturanga, plank, dog, open the hip again, dog, plank, chaturanga, plank, dog, open the hip, last one, 3-legged dog, 3-legged plank, chaturanga, plank, dog, open the hip, come back to that 3-legged dog and hold, and then move through your 3-legged vinyasa, meet and down dog at the back of the mat. From this down dog, take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. When you're ready, walk your feet to the middle of the mat, slowly making your way to a seated position, bringing those feet out in front of you, arms go out in front of you, one vertebrae at a time, slow and controlled, dropping down to the mat for 10, 9, 8, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. From here, setting up for a bridge pose, bringing those feet in, arms come down to the side, making sure you can't see your feet on the outside of the hips. On your next exhale, lifting those hips up. Option to clasp those hands underneath, coming on the shoulders, just for a deeper stretch to the shoulders and the chest, making sure the pelvis is neutral. One more breath here. And on your exhale, release it down. Now we're going to do 2 more, either bridge or wheel, whatever you feel you're open enough to do today. But on your next exhale, pressing up, bridge or wheel. Holding for 3 breaths or 5, just wherever you are. When you're ready, make your way down. One more time. Bridge your wheel on your next exhale. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. When you're ready, make your way down. Bring the soles of the feet together, opening up like a book in your Supta Baddha Konasana. Releasing the lower back. When you're ready, bringing those knees back together. Take that right foot, cross it over the left knee. From here, shift the hips to the right side of the mat and drop that figure four to the left. Right arm goes out, shifting that gaze over the right shoulder. On your next inhale, bringing that figure four back to the center, keeping those hips neutral, dropping that same shape over to the right. Maybe you keep that right foot hooked onto the knee, but just making sure that left knee stays in line with that left hip. You can shift your gaze over that left shoulder. And when you're ready, make your way back to center, switching it out, right foot to the mat, left foot crosses over, bringing that ankle over the right knee. Shifting the hips to the left, drop that figure four to the right, shifting the gaze over that left shoulder. And then bringing it back to the center, keeping that foot where it is, dropping that figure four to the left, keeping the right knee in line with the right hip, shifting the gaze over the right shoulder. When you're ready, bringing that figure four back to the center, bringing that left foot down to the mat. Maybe you just do another little spine twist to the right and to the left. You could stay here. You can make your way to Shavasana, or if you need a waterfall, a shoulder stand, just taking 3 more breaths and finding what you need in your practice before you make your way to shoulder. When you're ready, just make your way to your Shavasana. Two more breaths where you are. You're welcome to stay where you are. Maybe you roll to your right side, making your way to a comfortable seated position. As always, it's an honor to practice with you. I miss our yoga crew, but the light within me recognizes and honors the light within each and every one of you. Namaste.